I'm going to be reading summer books. Let me grab some books. This book started out, these are the 3 books that I'm going to be reading. First, I'm going to start off with 7 Summers. I got all 3 of these books at Barnes & Noble sometime last year. And I've been saving them for the summer ever since then. And now that it's June 28th, it's now time to break out my summer reads. I know nothing. Okay, so one thing to know about me is I know nothing about a book. Like, I will hear lots and lots of people discuss how good of a book is to see if I'm gonna be interested in it. All I really know about it, that I care about, is that what genre is it? And is it enemies to lovers? Is there smut? Is it gonna make me cry? Like, those are the majority. I don't care to understand or like read the back of the book, because I'll be honest, when I'm at a store and I read the back of the book, it slips my mind and I don't think about it. So, also, like, another thing is I am one of those people who judges a book by its cover. So if I see something that's cute and I'm in the store, and like sometimes I'll look it up on Goodreads just to see the rating. I don't care to read about it. I just see the rating of the book, or I'll take a photo of it and then look it up later. So I'm gonna read 7 Summers. Come along with me. Popsicle? Morning, everybody. I finally finished 7 Summers. It's been a couple of weeks since I first started it, but I've been just really busy with life. So I never got to update you guys, but here I am now gonna tell you guys about the book. Sorry, if you guys hear any noises, it's because my 2 little ones are playing. So this book is about Liv and Finn. Liv has a passion for art. This book is based in England, but her goal is to move to London to pursue her art career, whereas Finn wants to be an artist and he has opportunities in LA, California. So their career paths are total opposites, but they went to college together. And so one summer, Liv works at this bar where Finn is taking coverage for a lead singer of a band, and he's performing. Every summer he comes out and he performs until his career path takes way. She never wanted to get her hopes up. Every time he had to go back to LA, she would tell him, like, don't talk to me, don't tell me about your life. She doesn't want to sit there and just wait for every summer to come to where he comes to visit her. So there ends up being 6 summers where he shows up, and then the 7th summer she ends up meeting this other guy.
I did forget to mention that in this book it goes back and forth between the 7th summer and then goes down the line. So like when the book first started, it was the 7th summer, and then the next chapter would be the 6th summer, or would be the 1st summer, and then so forth. Like, it just kept going back and forth between now summer compared to the past summer. And yeah,
I just wanted to keep reading it because you're like, who is she gonna pick, right? And the ending was a total shock, although it was so good. This book was so well written by Paige Toon. It was such an easy read, and it flowed very nicely. You didn't get a lot of detail that was nonsense. You kind of got the gist of everything for you to carry on the knowledge of what is happening. So I really enjoyed the writing. I enjoyed that it wasn't fast paced, but it wasn't like slow paced. It was like a steady pace. And I enjoyed the anticipation of, okay, what's next? Like, who is she gonna see, or who does she fall for, or what's gonna happen in her life, right? You do get a little bit of a heartache from it, but at the same time, it's all but happiness, joy, laughter here and there. I rated this book a 4.5. It wasn't a 5-star because in the beginning, I didn't quite understand what was happening, and maybe that was my fault because I feel like with any book that I get into, I kind of don't grasp what happens in the beginning until after like the first chapter or so. And so if I read it again, I'm sure maybe there's a possibility it would be a 5-star, but it's been a couple of days and I'm still thinking about this book. So maybe I will make it a 5-star. I don't know. It was so good, so cute, so sweet. Love. So now my next book, which I've already started, is 15 Summers Later. So far, I got the gist that I've only read 2 chapters already. It's between 2 sisters going through something together early, like I don't even know when, because I don't even know what happened yet. One sister ended up writing a memoir book about everything that happened, and the other sister is very upset because she's trying to get peace. She's trying to like stay out of the public eye, having nobody know. She just wants to be a new person. She wants to be different. The one sister who wrote the book is also having a fallout with her husband because of writing this book. What I'm getting is that she has to rekindle that chemistry between her sister and her, as well as trying to save her marriage. And in the back of my head, I kind of can, I don't know, I'm picturing different things that have happened in the past because of some things that have been said. Each chapter starts off with a quote or a sentence from within the book that she wrote. Catch you guys later. Okay, let's talk about the book. This book started out like I'm in a romance mood. After reading 7 Summers, I was looking for a romance, and even though I had told you guys that I knew that this was about 2 sisters, now being 51% through this book, you can tell there is romance. One of the sisters, not the one who wrote the book, but the other one, is a vet tech for a veterinarian, but as well as she opened up a rescue. Any animals that were abused, she ends up saving them, rescuing them, and gives them a home to stay, which is this place that she built. She falls in love with the veterinarian, but it's kind of rocky. I thought this was just going to be the sister's POV, so you get Maddie and Ava, but you also get Luke, who is the veterinarian, which I really like because he, of course, also has feelings for Maddie, but they both just don't come to terms with it because they've known each other since the incident has happened, so they've been around each other since that long. He's got a child. She's very close. She's like an aunt and like a sister to the veterinarian. But I like that you can see their point of views about each other. Shocking news, something just happened. And it's only halfway through the book, and I didn't expect this whatsoever. This book obviously repeats itself in terms of explaining slowly of what's happened 15 years ago. Something major just happened, and now they have to go back to the area where everything happened that like totally destroyed their life 15 years ago. That's kind of sad, but so far that's what I've read.
and now I'm really enjoying it. And let's just see where it goes from here, and hopefully the ending is really good, and hopefully Luke and Maddie just end up together. So little mishap that I didn't know. Guess I should have researched, and this is why half the time when I'm shopping for a book, I need to look it up to see if it's even the first book in a series, or even if it is a series. I guess I should have known when reading the cover of this, it does say the Elements series, but I didn't look to see if this was the first or second book. So this is actually the second book. So now this has turned into me reading the first book as well as the second book, and I think there's a third book if I researched correctly. So I'm reading the first one on my Kindle because my local Walmart doesn't. I don't have a Barnes & Noble in my tiny town. I live in a small town. So my Walmart doesn't have the first book to this. So I'm just reading it on my Kindle. I'm not a huge Kindle person. I do love my Kindle. And I do go through phases where I do just want my Kindle. But then some days I just want to read an actual physical book, because as of lately I've been in the mood to actually physically highlight a book with my own markers, compared to just highlighting in a Kindle. Okay, I wanted to go over the last two books that I've read. First, let's discuss 15 Summers Later. I gave this book a 3.75 star because I think it's mainly that I just wanted a romance, and yes, there was a lot of romance in it, and yes, it was the way that like I usually like it to go, but I don't know if it was just mixed with the trauma, and I don't know. It probably just wasn't the perfect time to read the book. Like, this isn't a book I would pick up to read again, if that makes sense. But it was a good read as I was reading it, and I read it quite fast. This book mainly is about the sisters coming back together. I don't know, the whole thought of it, like, it was good, and it was a fast read, but at the same time, I wasn't in the mindset to read this. For The Air He Breathes by Brittany Cherry, I just finished it too, and now I'm trying to comprehend what I read. That's how the book was. To be fair, I read this book in less than 2 days. So this book is about Elizabeth and Tristan. Elizabeth lost her husband in a car accident. Tristan lost his wife and his son in a car accident. They ended up meeting because she accidentally almost ran over his dog. But she could tell that something was wrong, that he wasn't okay, as well as she wasn't okay, but she was okay enough because she was raising her daughter. He was just mean, he was rude, he wanted nothing to do with her, but then as the book just went on, they both just couldn't stop thinking about each other. And then the ending, towards the end, was a plot twist that was so unexpected. I not once thought that that would happen. Which, I mean, obviously that's how it's supposed to go. Obviously that's how a plot twist, you want a plot twist to be, because you don't want to expect it, right?
So it shocked me, and I think that's where my downfall went. But I did read it quite fast. And so I just rated the book a 3.25, which I think is an okay rating. I honestly kind of would have put it at just a 3, just because I don't ever think I'll think about the book. I mean, I don't remember the characters' names half the time, even though I just finished the book, so that explains everything. Oh, I did want to say, so because of me not enjoying book 1, that doesn't mean I'm not going to read book 2 and book 3, because at the ending, yeah, it was a good ending, but at the same time, at least right now, I'm not going to read the next book or the 3rd book after. So goes to show that 7 Summers was my top read, and then The Air He Breathes is the last book that I would say I would read. I for sure will read 7 Summers again. This book was really good. And now I'm debating on picking up The Summer of Broken Rules, because it's still summertime, even though I'm not filming for you guys. So we'll see, and you guys can follow me on Fable to see how I rate or even how I liked that book. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!